We're talking recovery runs on today's video, and particularly some of the mistakes that people make when it comes to recovery runs. We'll talk about why they're important and why you want to include them in your training, and also exactly the sort of paces you want to be running on your recovery runs. My name is Brad. I'm from CoachParry.com, where we help you become fitter, faster, and stronger. Don't forget as well, if you do like these videos and you don't want to miss out on any future ones, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, while you're at it, hit the like button, smash it for us. Let us know that you do get some value out of these. And again, if you have any questions about recovery runs or any other topics you'd like us to cover in these videos, feel free to let us know in the chat below this video. Lindsay, last week we spoke about the long run and its role within a training plan. Today we're talking about recovery runs. What's the difference between a recovery run and an easy run, and what's the point of a recovery run within your training week?
Yeah, so a recovery run is, as the name implies, it's a run that means that you are still doing some exercise, but doing it at a low enough intensity that you are allowing some recovery. So if you can imagine what you're trying to do, that will help you to run easy enough. And what we are trying to do with a recovery run is to do just enough to get the heart rate up and effectively circulate the blood through those working muscles. So we're bringing all the good guys to the muscle to do the repair, to provide the energy, etc. And we're taking all the stuff away, the broken down muscle, the little bits and pieces left over after the repair. We're removing all of that stuff. So that's really, if you think about it, and we want to do it at a low enough intensity that it doesn't contribute at all to more damage. So typically it will be a good 15 to 30 seconds slower than your easy run. Now, if anyone who's been around and listened to our videos before, our easy runs are probably pitched where most people think their recovery runs should be pitched. So it's extremely easy. If there's pain, so if you're running at that very low intensity and there is stiffness in the muscles, then I prefer people not to do a recovery run and to actually do a recovery spin, where they jump onto an exercise bicycle and with extremely low resistance, almost feeling like there is no resistance, just enough to get the muscle pump working to again do that process of just drawing the muscle into and out of the muscles. The blood, into and out of the muscles.
Lindsay, what's the biggest mistakes that you see people making when doing their recovery runs?
Yeah, look, just running too hard. I mean, and it's very easy to run too hard on a recovery run, because you can still run along, run very easy, and it's probably still just that little bit hard for recovery run. And the other one is that people run too long. So a recovery run should never be longer than 45 minutes. If you're going past 45 minutes, you're going into an easy run regardless of how easy it is. So that actually is probably the biggest mistake people make. And I always wish that I could make a video of when the Kenyans or the East Africans do a recovery run, because if you look at them, honestly, I can walk next to them. When they're doing a recovery shuffle, I can walk next to them. And that's how easy you need to go on a recovery run. And it's even more important after you've done like a track workout or hill session. That's how easy we want you running, is at a real little shuffle, just enough to cause that muscle pump to draw the blood through. That's it.
Lindsay, you mentioned a spin on an indoor bike if you are feeling a bit of pain with running. Would something like swimming work as a recovery session as well?
Yeah, it would work really well. The only thing you need to be aware of as a runner when you're swimming is that part of the recovery process is drawing blood through the quads, through the glutes, through the calves. And so that does mean you do want to do some kicking. So it doesn't have to be rigorous kicking again when you're swimming, but you must be mindful of the fact that we need to have some kicking so that the legs are working. If you're going to put on a pool boy or swim like most runners do with their legs dragging behind their bodies, it's still going to be good cardiovascular exercise, and it's not going to contribute to the load on your legs. So from that point of view, I'd still be happier with that than running on sore legs. But if you want to use it for true recovery purposes, we need to have just a little bit of kicking as you swim.
Absolutely. Lindsay, as always, great to catch up. Thanks for your time today.
Cool. Cheers, Brad.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget, if you have any questions or if you'd like us to cover something in a future video, let us know in the chat below. Also, smash the like button if you got any value out of this. Hit the subscribe button, which is on the screen right now. You can click it over here. Also, be sure to watch our most popular video over here. And you can also catch our most recent video over here.